Brainy Dose presents the 4 types of introverts. Which one are you? If you're an introvert, you know that introverts are often misunderstood. Your quiet nature may cause suspicion to arise in others, and sometimes even discomfort. When you're in social situations, people may perceive you as the awkward one, lacking communication skills and self-confidence. But that's not necessarily the truth. You're just introverted, and every introvert is different. While most introverts share the feeling of being drained by social interaction, especially large parties and events, there are many differences as well. Did you know there are 4 distinct categories of introverts? The main differences between each of these groups are the driving factors that cause introversion. You might feel like an outsider among social groups, but you'll surely identify with at least one of these archetypes. The social introvert. If you have an idea of what it means to be an introvert, you're probably thinking of this classic archetype, the social introvert. The social introvert prefers to spend time alone. When they do socialize, they enjoy spending time with their tight-knit group of friends. Usually, these friends will have known each other for a very long time. And even though they love to connect with these friends, they make sure to set aside alone time for themselves, since socializing with others is emotionally draining after a while. Thus, resting and recharging is essential to the social introvert, so they can function at their best. While these individuals are sometimes mislabeled as indifferent or aloof, they aren't necessarily shy or anxious. They simply just prefer to live with a bit of distance from others. The introspective introvert. Like the social introvert, the introspective introvert prefers time alone. This time, however, is spent in a specific way. The introspective introvert engages in deep and serious self-reflection and critical thinking when they're alone. Sometimes they do it around others too. When the introspective introvert draws their mind inward, others may perceive them as someone lost in their thoughts. These types of introverts may be told that they're living in a fantasy world or daydreaming too much, and many outsiders may see it as an affliction. But in reality, these people are thinking critically about the real world around them, and it's truly a gift. Introspective introverts think about everything they see and hear. They analyze social dynamics and consider how their presence and actions impact others. Their inner worlds are extremely complex, rich, and engaging. And since they spend most of their time there, it comes as no surprise. This intense and frequent self-reflection enables introspective introverts to engage in intellectual ideas wherever they are, even if it makes them seem spaced out to others. It also promotes positive personal growth. The anxious introvert. Do you have social anxiety? If you feel threatened and fearful when you socialize, or when you think about socializing, you probably do, and you might be an anxious introvert. Anxious introverts struggle to interact. Instead of refusing an invitation due to a self-awareness of what's best for their mental health, anxious introverts avoid being around others out of fear. For this type of introvert, anxiety levels rise when they must socialize in large groups of people. They perceive themselves as incapable of functioning in these situations, and often they manifest their fears into reality. This negative mindset, paired with distasteful social experiences from the past, reinforces their low self-esteem. A poor self-image causes them to predict that all future social interactions will play out just as badly, and the anxious introvert finds themselves stuck in an unhealthy cycle. They may withdraw from others for this reason, and after a while of having little to no human connection, they may begin to feel lonely. If you identify with the anxious introvert archetype, there are things you can do to improve your life, whether you're alone or socializing. You can break your negative thought patterns with cognitive behavioral therapy, or you can consult a professional for other techniques to better your life. The restrained introvert. While the restrained introvert is a common type, many people have never heard of this term before. The restrained introvert is someone who restrains themselves in social situations. This means that they take the time to get to know someone before socializing, in the way they would with close friends or family. Unlike the anxious introvert, the restrained introvert is not afraid of meeting new people or engaging with others. They enjoy these experiences, but they are also selective when sharing personal information. Instead of sharing personal details with just anyone, the restrained introvert waits to be vulnerable and transparent until someone has earned their trust. Since the decision to trust someone is usually well thought out, the restrained introvert typically doesn't change their mind about who they trust. Restrained introverts are often perceived as mysterious, quiet, or good listeners. Indeed, they always consider what they'll say before they say it, and they prefer to sit back and observe before making a decision about your character. Well, now you know. Not all introverts are the same, and they can be grouped into 4 distinct categories. Hopefully, this list has helped you figure out what kind of introvert you are, or why you prefer alone time. Even if you're not an introspective introvert, you can practice self-awareness. Knowing what personality type you possess can help you navigate your relationships with other people, especially when they have a different personality type than you. With awareness, you can confidently tell others what you need, and maybe even why you need it. This will result in stronger and healthier relationships. There are countless ways for introverts to maintain a healthy social life, find success in their careers, and establish romantic relationships without sacrificing their much-needed alone time. Your newfound understanding of what you need and where you fit into the big picture will help you in all these endeavors. What do you think? Which type of introvert are you? And what have you noticed about yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.